Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever it is you are in the world, and welcome to another edition of Living World of Darkness, a very late edition of World of Darkness. Our scene is set for Rage Across New York as a train enters into the New York City area. An individual slides out of a boxcar later in the evening, rucksack over one shoulder, clings to the worn army surplus jacket, zipping it up for the first time, shivering a bit as she tightens a ratty scarf around her neck and begins to make her way east out of Brooklyn and Long Island and taking various trains until Manhattan Island, until she can view the skyscrapers for herself. Quite impressive. After a while of making her way in, she finds herself heading closer and closer towards a destination. However, as she finds herself at that destination in the evening after the sun goes down, she notices something very off-putting. A large police presence there in the Solarian. She cringes inherently as she shakes her head, frowns a bit, and then takes a heavy sigh as she finds an alleyway to duck down. And taking her rucksack full of hardly anything of any actual value, she dishes it behind a dumpster and will cross over the gauntlet, walk towards the bottom of the sept, and she'll sit down just inside the wall, just inside the bond, and rather than allow for a howl, she'll take the musical instrument dedicated to her, pull the two metal clips, putting one on her thumb and one on her index finger, and she'll sit down and roll charisma and performance. And has quite an impressive roll. Over the sept, there is the sound of a banjo, the twangy sound of the strings echoing out over the sept proper, letting this be an introduction in a way, or at least a way to draw individuals towards her.
An orange wolf will come near her. He will, when she said that, she's Galliard Mon, the
Well,
did she give a bit, like you said, she howled, so that's
she hasn't howled yet. She's just sitting
okay.
there playing.
Then I'm just gonna say that Lucas Orange Lucas is coming towards her. Like he was doing his rounds, and you slowly see the man changes towards this individual, and he also sits in front of the wards. And listens, he doesn't interrupt her.
She'll look up, and as she looks up at him, she offers a smile as she does a few twangs on the on the banjo itself. Looks up at him, plucks a few more strings, and picks up the pace of the tune a bit, going faster and faster and faster on the on the banjo itself. So it kind of starts with like a bum 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 bum, and then it just starts picking up there. Kind of goes into that full-on sort of country sort of set of chords that just breaks out into almost kind of a cacophony of stringed sounds. And yeah, she really starts to bring down the house.
The man, you see that he is with his hands. He is clapping, but like he's clapping with the rhyme,
Mm-hmm.
and he's continue listening to the this individual that he has never seen before. He doesn't say anything yet. He is just amused that somebody's playing.
In the Umbra, no less.
Mhm. He has never seen somebody play something in the Umbra, and that's again he's amused. He has seen in real life, but like the old spirits around and stuff like that. He has never seen one like this before. And
After the twanging sort of kind of comes down, and it's kind of the bum 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 sort of crescendo, and then finally, as it hits its peak and ends, she looks up with a smile. Ha!
uh, the man claps.
Thank you.
It was really nice.
I'm uh I'm new here.
He nods. I have never seen you around. Yes, you're new.
Well, I arrived just a few hours ago.
Mm. Welcome.
I'm
He before she says he says, "I am Travis Moran, unconquerable son, Astrophiana Wyrmfoe the sept of the blue, born on two legs."
Josephine Baker, born on two legs. Bone Gnawer, gibbous moon, formerly of the Appalachia.
Formerly what?
Formerly from the Appalachian
Ah,
Mountains.
he knows. She said from the Bone Gnawers, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Mother Larissa will be happy to see another Bone Gnawer.
Well, it is Bone Gnawer sept, as I understand, right?
Mm-hmm. The we have our alpha is elder Mother Larissa, huge, born
Yeah,
on two
I
legs.
know. I know who that is. There ain't a Bone Gnawer on Gaia's surface that doesn't know who she is.
He nods. So what took you here?
Me? Well, my my sister came out this way and got herself into a bit of trouble, so my family had to make a choice whether we were gonna come up and check in on her. Mom and Dad didn't want to go. They were kind of pissed that she left home in the first place. So here I am.
Hmm. He nods. Well, welcome again. Um, before we past wars. I need to cleanse you.
Yeah, I kind of figured. That's why I sat down here.
He nods. And let me roll charisma rituals.
While he's doing that, she'll look around. What's with all the cops out in the real world?
The Central Park is a really like it's in the city. While he's talking, he's gonna roll again. It's in the city, and you gotta be careful. Some people didn't be careful, and like shit happened. The I don't know if you just saw on the news, but one of us tried to save her sister, and she caught by a police camera. We handled the problem, but as you know, this place is like the mothers and fathers send their children to play here. The grandfathers and granddads comes here for resting. The whole sept, the whole park is a sept, but at the same time it's open to people, not the cairn. So we had an attack, and that was the reason why that shit happened. But it's gonna be better. Everybody's trying their best to handle it.
Sounds like whoever pulled that one off really screwed the pooch.
She died as a hero after what she has done. She was warder at that time.
Water bringing down police on the sept? That's a bit counterproductive, don't you think?
Well, I wasn't there when the shit went down, but imagine Kin turning into Fumori in front of your eyes.
Happens sometimes.
He nods.
Kind of the price of living, I guess, right? At least in this age.
He looks around and smiles again. And I don't know, have you ever, led a pack or, be a leader? But like being in the top is kind of hard. Just something that you will remember when you lead something.
Me leading, I'm a bone gnawer. We ain't exactly born to lead. Better if the Silver Fangs take care of that.
He smiles. Oh, your decision, your decision.
Well, it's a decision I make mainly on the part that if something screws up, they're the ones that have to take the fall, not you.
He smiles to the girl. He likes the mentality. So I cleansed you. Um, the Warder Teeth of Titanium
Uh-huh.
is from the Glasswalker's Astral Rune. And you already know the Mother Earth is the Alpha. You would say hi to them, and when you enter, for saying that you have arrived. The Beta is Gerard Monikill, Astrophilodox, and he gives the brief description of like who's who. And again, welcome to the Scepter of Green.
Cool. So what's the lowdown of this place? I mean, what kind of stuff goes on?
Mm. He will get up, and he will like extends a hand for her to like get up as well.
Oh, she'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Stand up.
You want to drink a beer?
Yeah, if you're offering.
Okay. And he will take her towards the Fianna Castle. And
Show up.
mhm, in the while on the way, he's gonna start to tell from the beginning of the story. Well, um, first, I need to tell you that this place is a place where trouble doesn't end. Second, this is the war front, so shit happens all the time. Don't go to Bronx. That's a place that like I don't exactly know what, but like there's this old pact between us and something that resides there. Not something, but like group of people. They don't go there. They don't come here. And
Any idea what they are? I mean,
I really don't have any idea.
so just stay out of the Bronx because there's things there.
Well, I'm staying out of the Bronx because they told me so.
Alright.
The There's this was a Ronin pack, which later found out that they're black spiral dancers. We're trying to handle that problem. At the same time, there's a Megadon Corporation. It's, sub, like there's a. By the way, like I don't know, is it Megadon or something else? Like it gives you a name. It might be different. That put some kind of things into their what they sell, and when you eat it, the kin turns into Valora. We burned the place down, and they're here, but they have another place in Germany, so we need to handle that too in the future. The Have you heard that there's a sept burned, Fianna sept burned?
No, not really. I mean, I, where I come from, we kind of tend to keep to ourselves, so.
I understand. I understand. There was a Fianna sept burned, and three Fianna arrived here. Then they turned out to be black spiral dancers as well. So we kind of try to stop that shit as well. There's a lot of cubs. We lost one Astro and Azrin recently. So we are trying to lick our wounds while trying to push back. We lost two heroes actually, not just Astro and Azrin.
Alright. Heroes. How the heroes?
Well, one of them is Vigilant Foe, Adrian Black Fury. She was the warder. Before that, there was another warder called Gerafenus Ahrun Blitzkrieg. It was the Astro. He sacrificed himself for the Sept.
I will roll disease.
Yeah, perception empathy, right?
No, her intelligence Garu lore.
Okay.
See if she'd heard anything about that.
Oh shit.
Alright. Damn. Alright. Um, she's kind of got like a composition book out, and she's sort of writing stuff down. And as she looks up about Blitzkrieg, she kind of cants her head to one side. Wasn't that the Get that sacrificed himself to Great Wendigo when he came down? You know,
He
full
knows.
on devil came down to Central Park.
He knows.
Eh, okay.
Exactly.
She'll nod and continue to take notes.
Mm. Again, there's a lot of cubs right now, like six of them, I think, or seven of them. So we're actually, while we lost a lot of people, we're at the same time we're trying to lick our wounds and try to teach them how to behave, how to do things, how to fight. If you want to help
Have you
them,
tried a stick? Because sticks usually work pretty well.
pardon?
A stick, and she'll point at the ground, or when they walk into the castle, she'll look like at the broom closet and kind of
Hmm.
grab a hold of the handle. You know, stick.
What do you do with that?
Well, when cubs don't listen,
Oh, I understand. I understand. Now I understand. Well, there's a get of the damn fathers get of Fenris, Philodox. So you know.
so you're all raising shock troops then.
Well, he's not just like, let's fuck shit up. The punch first and think later. He's not like that.
You sure he's a get?
I am pretty much sure. His sister just arrived. The I didn't understand it. Was she howling or was she screaming? And at that time, probably they'll arrive on County Castle.
Yeah,
Um, it's in the night, so everybody's probably sleeping. But like he will give her a beer in the normal realm.
yeah. I'm guessing at this point they've
Yeah.
gotten inside the castle and they're
Mhm,
back in the Tellurian.
mhm.
Yeah, she'll take the beer, open it, start drinking.
He will take small sips. So, and yeah, actually, that's all. That's it right now. Wait. There's a trial going on at the moment, and Adrian Shadowlord and Silent Strider of Galliard will fight to the clay duel.
Uh, why?
They they did wrong things. Phildaxes get mad and
She'll sit down, place the beer on the bar. She actually sits up on the bar, puts her feet on the stool, and she'll flip the composition book around and take out the pen and begin to write down.
he will give deed names and what happened. He was there in the trial, so he will tell you the things that happened in the trial as well.
That's
You're
uh,
go on.
that's an ugly little mess, isn't it?
He knows. So you're a lore keeper, Galliard?
Well, I wouldn't say lore keeper exclusively. I mean, I enjoy to spin a good yarn myself, but I don't know. I am what I am. I got certain gifts and I got certain duties put down on me by guys, so.
I understand.
But it helps to tell a tale if you have some backstory to go with it.
He nods. By the way, like you're a Bornar, you probably would know, but I gotta say a couple of things before about the city.
Okay?
When you go, if you go a bar, if you go around, like if you met with a couple individuals who's making a lot of noises, and like if you don't trust someone, and if you like feel like there's something supernatural around you, don't take things from people. Okay?
What?
Okay. Like when I activate something magical, you get a ping, right?
No,
Sometimes you understand what happens around you.
ping.
He activates his resist toxin. So like you can roll perception primarily.
Woo! How many dice is that for Dizzy? A whole 4 dice.
Hmm.
Oh, I rocked it out with the last one with 4 10s.
Yeah.
Alright, so she gets one. She's like, okay.
You understand now? Like, when something supernatural happens around you, like you get a ping. Sometimes, like you
I don't know why you
understand
call
again.
it a ping. We just called it a feeling.
Okay, that feeling. Like if you feel something that you haven't understand, like if you're alone, there's no person around you, just don't take it. Don't accept gifts from people. Don't handshake with people. There's changelings in the city.
Okay, hold up. What the fuck's a changeling?
Fairies.
Well, I kind of expected that much. This is New York. Like I heard stories about Chelsea and the Chelsea boys going down and blowing each other in the parks.
Mm, I'm gonna say it this way. Um, have you heard about those Fianna stories?
A little bit. I mean,
They're like
every
fucking
now and then
princesses and shit.
A Fianna might pass through, but
Like they just tell about like princesses, counts, dukes, and stupid stuff like that.
she takes the bottle up to her mouth pretty quick and just drinks.
He laughs. Like they kind of exist. So again, if you just get a ping, just don't go full him crazy. And if something happens to you, that if you start to see crazy things, just call me. Just like he will give you his number.
She'll she'll fish through like a satchel bag that she carries on her side, and she's like digging through this, that, and the other. And eventually, she just kind of pours out her bag onto the counter, and I mean, literally, it just goes from a clean counter to just like stuff everywhere, like you know, pennies and dimes and nickels, a whole bunch of loose change, and then there's like a packet of tissues, like a whole bunch of gift cards.
Does she look like she needs money?
Did, did did you just ask if a bonar looked like they need money?
Well, like there are resources to boners. I don't know. Like,
Okay,
no, I'm gonna
a
say
little bit
I'm
of
gonna I'm gonna
advice.
okay,
Yes, she needs money.
okay,
She's a bonar, and she's
okay,
not Mother Larissa. She needs fucking money.
okay. Like Travis just looks while she's doing that. He's like, "Do you have a place to stay?"
Uh, well, and she kind of points out the window towards like where she can feel the heart of the cairn.
Mm-hmm.
Probably out there among my people.
Mm-hmm. You know, I think like Monar will take care of you. But if you just want to, come around here and stay here, you can stay here as well. And
Uh, no offense or anything, but do, 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 do you understand how the bonars work?
no, they look after each other. I know.
Yeah, we do, but like, you know, and she's still kind of fishing around. Like she like moves like a kind of like half soiled like bandana
Mm-hmm.
over. There's like a cardboard box, like a small cardboard box. She's not even sure why she has that. Shakes a couple times. There's something rattling around in there. I have to figure out what that is later. Set it aside. Feathers, no. Where is that? Oh, here we go. Glass case. No, glasses. What the hell are glasses in here? Uh,
By the way, like,
takes the bag and starts fishing through it until she finds something. And what's
I
your
just know
roll?
like Garo lore, like Travis probably would know, but Amachan doesn't know a lot. So
Um, for one, bonars always look like they need money.
okay.
Two, there's a reason why most bonars look the way they do, like homeless people. Mostly
Mm-hmm.
because they pretty
are
much
when sleeping?
choose.
Okay.
I mean, like when it's offered to them, they might be appreciative, but for the most part, they choose to
Hmm.
live the way they do.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
But after a minute, she's like fishing through her bag. She's shaking it up and down, like there's crumbs and like lint and dirt falling out of it, sand apparently. So she's making a mess of like the bar area.
He will clean it later. He will won't let him do something stupid. Like he's no, he doesn't look like he's offended.
Yeah. But
He knows better.
eventually, like there's like a shaking, and then all of a sudden you hear a clack clack, and then a really beat up cell phone with like a cracked screen falls out.
Travis just
She presses a couple buttons on it, doesn't do anything, so she looks around. I know I got a charger. Starts feeling around in her pockets. Ah, okay, here. And then she'll plug it in, plug the phone in, and then look and see that the battery thing is like dead. Well, that's going to be at least 5 minutes before I can get anything done with it. She'll set it down. So, a moosh? I think we lost Travis. Yeah, we definitely lost Travis. Now I'm here sitting in a hangout by myself, talking to myself. That's chaos. It's kind of awkward, a little scary. Really kind of scary now. Just sitting here all by my lonesome with no moosh. I am not going to sing a song. Fuck you, Lewis. You're welcome to come in here and fill the gaps.
oops, I'm back. I'm sorry. My grandma is being beat.
No, it's okay. I'm getting suggestions that maybe I should be singing Bone Gnawer songs. I'd like to know what Lewis thinks a Bone Gnawer song is exactly.
um, what was I saying by the way? I forget. I'm sorry.
Um, I totally forget now what I was saying
Mm. Oh,
because people derailed me because, commentary.
oh yeah.
She was just saying something along the lines of her phone's gonna be at least 5 minutes before she can do anything with it
Oh.
because it needs to be charged because it was dead.
Travis just like looks at it. Does that works? Yeah, I don't mean to be rude. Just like I don't know. Like it looks kind of broken.
Well, I mean, the screen's all kind of foobar, but yeah, it works. I mean, I can make a phone call with it. Can't play Angry Birds no more, but
I If you need a new one, it's not a problem. I can give you a new one.
you could, you know, give me money and I could go buy myself a new one.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. She's like, okay.
She holds out her hand.
Like Travis gives her money.
How much money does Travis give her?
Like how many dollars is like a good phone?
About $400 or $500, maybe six
Yeah,
hundred
like
if she's going really nice.
yeah, 600. Let's say that way. He just like gives a look. Okay, yeah, like they just.
I gotta
By
roll
the way,
something. Hang on.
okay.
That's a manipulation subterfuge roll to not appear sort of somewhat shady as she's just looking at that money, just like, I cannot believe he just gave me this much money.
Okay.
Oh, he is going to be my lifeline whenever I need something. Poor bastard's just going to be so broke because of me. But yeah, that's a roll right there. You can roll perception empathy if you want.
I have one. Never mind.
Yeah. So as far as you know, she looks grateful and will definitely use that money wisely.
By the way, like, oh, see, she is not gonna buy another phone, right?
She's not buying another phone.
I love it. So, like, you see, like, Travis says, like, there's a good one. I just read on the internet. Like, you might like that one.
Oh yeah, that's good. As her phone comes back to life, she kind of opens her eyes wide a bit. Wow, 58 missed calls.
Oh shit.
Ma, 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 ma. Daddy, Daddy's calling me. Hmm. Goes into her phone, checks the text messages. Oh, gee. Oh, they're angry I didn't call. Oh well. She'll set it back down. Can't get me while I'm here. I'll probably tan my hide when I get home at some point.
You see, like, the Travis is just watching her.
She leans over and picks up some of the boxes that were in her bag, opening them up, trying to figure out what was in them. Uh, oh, yeah, okay. Willie Nelson. Lots Kush. Nice. I'll have to find a way to do something with that. Oh, bottle caps. Pretty sure I can do something with those. Looks up at
What,
Travis.
what does she talks about?
She's got like all these little knickknacks and odds and ends
Okay.
that she's just kind of going through and sort of talking to herself about.
Travis again just watches, what's happening, and so gotta ask, you all arrived alone, so you gotta probably will look for a pack, right?
Well, I guess so at some point.
Okay. There's a lot of packless people that they're trying to create a pack right now.
Well, you said you had a whole lot of cubs, so
Yeah.
yeah, I'd imagine so. I'm sure that's something you already knew, right?
What? Pardon, Dizzy?
Well, I said that's something you probably already know, right?
Um, he knows. Um, so like, what are you good at? What do you do?
Well, you heard one of my talents. I'm pretty good at that. I can brew a pretty good moonshine and whiskey if I have a good rat setup anyway. I'm all right at picking pockets, I suppose. Uh, I can check email. That was kind of a claim to fame back home. I don't know how much use that or how special that makes me here. I suppose there's probably glass walkers around, ain't there?
He knows. There's a couple class workers.
What else can I do? I can talk to animals,
Oh, nice.
and well, I can make things a little bit easier when I'm, talking to people. Got that power, and oh yeah, you ever encountered Bone Gnawer power before?
Mm, I think I did once. No, it was Metis Power. No, I did. I did. The what was the name of that guy? Jake Barnes' character.
What they do?
He was drinking a lot. Like
Hmm.
nothing was happening to him.
Oh,
And
okay. Yeah, yeah. We kind of got. Well, we kind of have to have iron stomachs. Something I'm
yeah,
pretty sure as a Fianna you're probably well aware of. You know.
he nods. And I have seen what was he doing? He's trying to remember because it's been a long time. I actually need to roll dice for it. Intelligence alertness. Ah, I have one success, so he remembers. There's this power, which is like you guys bury something and you guys can find it or something like that. That's what I saw.
Yeah, okay.
And
There's another thing I can do. I can show you what it does, but you probably wouldn't like it.
he just like looks at her like, pardon? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I've got a pretty cool gift that I've noticed not a whole lot of people have, at least not around these parts. Or, well, on my way up here, I didn't see many people having it. Working my way north.
What's the name of that one?
It's called the Sweet Scent of Honey.
Okay.
I mean, I could explain what it does, but I could show you a lot easier.
Um, okay.
She'll just look at him kind of deadpan. I wasn't actually serious.
Like I don't know anything. Like I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know about that gift. I'm just gonna not roll anything. He doesn't know shit.
Yeah, if I used it in here, I think this place would be shut down.
Oh, okay. Let's just not do it here.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, Dizzy, it was a pleasure to meet with you, but I gotta go. Do
All
more
right.
round. If you're interested, you can join me with the round, but I think you gotta go find your friends.
Well, what I really like to do is probably get some sleep. It was like it was like 10 hours to get up here on a train. I probably could have caught a bus, but then again, there are weird people on the bus. Also,
Uh,
small metal box with me in it. Probably not a good idea.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You come in a small box.
Well, if I rode in a bus, yeah, it would have been a small box.
Yeah. Now I understand.
Okay.
He, he nods. Like this day was this day was like in his life like one of the weirdest days. Like just spending a time with a Bone Gnawer.
She starts to take her stuff and gather it up and put it back in the bag with no sort of like organization to it. She's just grabbing handfuls of shit and stuffing it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And between eight, between he says tells you the time and says nobody is allowed to be in the park. There's a curfew in the park, as you can see in the park. You know,
yeah,
so
that's gonna be some problems.
mhm.
Might have to figure out ways to make those people leave.
Well, again, a lot of people is working on it. Don't worry.
All right. Don't see me worrying. No, sir. No worry here. Yeah. All right. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Travis, I guess. And
He raises his hand. See you later, dear. No, like, buy a good phone, okay?
Yeah.
He nods.
And she'll take out the hand mirror, sort of clean it off, rub it really good before she passes back over into the Umbra, so she can actually go into the heart of the cairn and meet up with her own people and gloat about the fact that, yeah, the Wyrmfoe just gave me $600.
Okay. It can be the moment we end our scene then.
And yeah, that would be a point to end the scene. Thank you all for watching, because we did have quite a little crowd of people watching. Good night.